I'm going to do an overview of the tapes that you can purchase from ASCENTI lighting, how to identify them, and how to use our common connectors for proper installation. Let me jump in. So here is our base product. It is the single color tape. You can get this in the circadian or non-circadian safe tape. We have a variety of color temperatures, but the way you can tell that this is a single color is it has just the 2 wire leads coming out one end, or if it doesn't have wire leads, you can see there is just 2 copper terminals, one for positive and one for negative. So this is just a single color LED tape, and again can be purchased in a variety of color temperatures as per the project requirements. A step up from that is our circadian safe LED tape, and this tape has 2 LED diodes on it, a warm white and a cool white. As you can see here, one way you can identify it is if it has 3 wire leads coming out of it, or 3 copper terminals, one for warm white, one for cool white, and then the positive. And then our top of the line LED is the RGBWW 5-in-1 LED diode. As you can see that each diode has a warm white, a cool white, and then an RGB LED in the middle. And so the way you can identify this tape is pretty clear here, that it's got 6 different wires coming out, wire leads, or you can see here 6 different channels, copper terminals, one for a negative for each color. Warm white, green, red, blue, and cool white, and then positive. So you would need a 6-channel connector for this. Okay, so when you're using the ASCENTI tape, we send our connectors with you, and you see there's a variety of connectors. We have our I connector, straight I connector, a 90-degree L connector, and then we have cable connectors that come in a variety of configurations. This one has a tape adapter on one end and wire leads on the other end. You can also get a tape adapter on either end. This cable connector is 3 feet long. We typically stock 1 foot, 2 foot, and 3 feet, but we can order any custom length, up to 20 feet probably, as needed. So, there's also a variety of unique cable connectors. This is a 12-inch straight connector, and this could be useful in different applications. It's pliable, it's bendable, or if you need, go around a corner or go through some sort of low profile situation, it's very useful for that. And then we have also for the tunable white tape, a 3-channel I connector, a 3-channel L connector, and a 3-channel cable connector. So I'm going to do a brief demonstration on how to connect our tape using these connectors, because there is definitely a right and a wrong way to do this. So if you look here on the I connector, there is an A and a B, and you can connect the tape to either side as long as you make sure that it's connected to the same side on both. So I'm going to put the positive in the A and the negative in the B, and it just slides on there, just pushes on, no soldering required. And I'm going to do the same, and again the key here is to make sure that the positive, which I put into A, goes to the positive on this tape, which I'm going to put into A as well, and the negative goes into B, and again just slides in. It's a little bit of a push. Might need to wiggle it a bit, and now they're connected. You can see it's pretty sturdy, doesn't pull out easily. What's nice about these cable connectors is that you can also bend them. So if you needed to get a shorter distance in between that connector, you can just pinch it in the middle here. Or if you needed like a really tight 90-degree angle, you can also bend it like this. That'll give you a really tight 90-degree depending on the application. But again, we do have a 90-degree connector that we can send as well. So it's a little different when you're using the cable connector. I typically use the black on the wire here. You can see I usually will put to negative, and then the white solid white wire, it goes to positive. So just to keep track of things. So then when you wire it, you have your negative and your positive. And then again, for the only difference between the tunable white circadian safe tape when you're using the connector is instead of having an A and a B, you can see that here it is positive, negative, negative. This is to correspond to the warm negative, you can see here, the cool negative, and the positive. And so it would connect just like you would do with the 2-channel tape. And you would connect it here, and again the key is to make sure that when you connect the other piece of tape, you have the positive lined up with the positive, the negative, and the negative lined up. One common downfall or one common problem people encounter is if they accidentally hook up the wrong type of tape, or they accidentally hook up in the wrong orientation. So if I was to say put this tape in backwards, I'll show you first it connected properly. As you can see, all the LEDs illuminate. If you notice that a piece of the tape is not illuminating, I would recommend looking at the connectors first, because it's very easy to accidentally connect it in the wrong configuration. So this way, I'll demonstrate the wrong way. This is the negative going into where should be positive, and the positive going to where should be negative. And as you can see, the tape does not illuminate, but the previous part does. So again, if you have tape not illuminating, that is one common error that you should look out for.